purge mask is really a thing. Is it a mask you wear while you're decluttering? I'll explain in this episode. You're listening to Lil Debi, a bite-sized version of the podcast Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. I wrote a #1 best-selling book called Best Offer, Best Life, and it teaches you how to leverage online yard sales to get the wealth that you want. I hope you'll get your free downloadable guide on my website, thedebsite.com. I got nervous one day thinking that the post I had done that morning, and perhaps for all the times I had spelled the word purge in all my previous writings, may have been wrong for all these years. Jumping to the worst case scenario is like a ninja talent for me. I looked up the word purge on Google and stumbled across an interesting definition. You may know that the way Google works is they remember your search history. Of course, anybody who's seen any kind of crime movies or Dateline specials, you know that the first thing they do is they look at your Google search history. So anyway, that's how it works. I had been looking up masks to buy masks for my kids so that they could go and do their activities and have the right kid-size masks. That was one of the things I had searched for earlier in the day. So mask was actually still in the search bar itself. When I typed in the word purge after I had a little panic streak wondering if I had spelled the word purge wrong all these years, I just typed in the word purge, and what came up on the Google search was purge mask. Okay. So I looked at it and confirmed quickly, yes, I had been spelling purge correctly all this time. Phew. But I saw that a purge mask is really a thing. Who knew? A purge mask, what is it? At first I was like, oh, is that something you wear while you're cleaning out your house? You're purging your house? Because actually I have always worn a mask when I'm in my attic or in the basement and I'm dealing with dusty things because I just have really bad allergies and it makes my eyes itchy and it's not safe to breathe in that kind of dust. A purge mask, though, officially is used for diving. There's a valve on the mask and it pushes out the air, but doesn't let anything back in. I want you to dive into your junk with a purge mask, literally with a real mask if you're dealing with the dusty area of your house, but mentally as well. Put on your purge mask, let that junk go out and don't let it go back in, much like a real purge mask with diving. Lets it go out, doesn't let it come back in. So put on your purge mask, literally and figuratively, and get to organizing your house today. Thanks for listening to this episode of Lil Debi, a bite-sized version of the podcast Upcycling with Deb. I'm your host, Deb Colameta. I hope you'll get your free downloadable guide on my website, thedebsite.com.